Hi guys, and welcome back to Sundays with Coach Shar. I am Shar, the business doula, here to talk to you today about what are you eating or what are you feeding yourself. Before we get into our new topic, our last week video was talking about knowing when to quit, right? And understanding when it's okay to shift or pivot to something different. To ensure that you are maximizing the amount of time and energy that you have, and putting it into the right things that are going to give you a return on your investment. Still, is what are you eating, right? We understand that diet and exercise is an important part of having a healthy life, right? But that also goes into our mental. Not just a physical thing, it's also mental and spiritual as well. So it is still also important to feed yourself good things. So for example, maybe reading self-development books or self-help books, or listening to podcasts, stuff that's going to empower you and uplift you. Not so much things that are going to kind of bring you down or make you sad, or kind of monitor your energy and how you're feeling and your reaction to things that you are consuming, because ultimately we're consuming all these things, especially in the world of social media, where there's just so much on your timeline. You may have to unfollow some people because the things that you are seeing are making you feel a certain type of way, and maybe subscribe to other things that are going to make you, more cheery or put you in a better mindset. So what you feed yourself naturally is just as important as what you feed yourself spiritually, or even on an emotional level. That goes for, people that you be around. If you notice that you go out with a certain group of people and you always feel super anxious and nervous and just high alert, those may not be the type of people that you need to be around, because there's something about that energy and in that circle or in that group that is making you feel that way. So really pay attention to yourself and how you are feeling when you're around things, and when you are consuming things, and when you're around people and you are consuming people's energy, because that does play a big part in how you are able to show up in the world. Because if you're around things that are constantly draining you, it's going to be very hard for you to be like, okay, here I am ready, to really pour into work on the things that I need to work on, because you can't do that because you're drained, because you've been around people who've just been pulling and draining you. So just think about that, and come up with a routine for yourself. In the morning, maybe instead of just like jumping up out of bed and go, maybe taking a moment to just breathe, relax, come to terms with your thoughts, maybe put on some relaxation music, some worship music. I know that's what I do in the morning. And kind of set the tone for the day, right? I noticed that when I don't do that, things get a bit more hectic a lot quicker. So figure out what works for you, and that keeps you with a level head, what keeps you at a even level, right? Find your baseline, right? And then from that, be able to determine what needs to go and what can stay. So in general, that's kind of what I just wanted to kind of set that out for you guys today. And really to kind of let you know, like, the purpose of my channel here on YouTube is not necessarily to field you into, or sell you like a dream or anything like that. I'm simply just sharing my experiences and things that I have come across and learned on my journey of self-discovery and self-help and healing. And I'm just hoping that these little tidbits, even if you have heard them before, are just a reminder for you to do what you need to do for yourself. So the purpose of this movement and everything that I do is really to just be another voice, a voice of reason, a voice of encouragement, a push in the direction of where you need to go. So I'm not here to give you, studies have found, that may happen, but it's really more so about explaining to you in practical ways that, hey, this works, this doesn't work, and you can see the difference yourself. But find what works for you. Find, what's going to ultimately fill you and help you throughout your journey and your process. Because we all have one. Whether or not we decide to pick that up and really, go about our process today, tomorrow, the next day, you still have a journey. And it's a long path. So I just hope to be the one to kind of help you along that path, just with a few tidbits, a few helpful notes of guidance, just for the long haul, right? So if you like this type of content and want to see more of it, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Shar_the_business_doula. And also I'm on Facebook as well. I hope that you guys have an amazing week. Be sure to monitor your baseline and pay attention to the things that you are consuming this week, and how they make you feel, so you can know what you need to weed in and what you need to weed out. Have a great day, a great week, and be well.